Hey everyone, are you struggling with procrastination? You know that feeling, right? You've got a mountain of work piling up, deadlines looming, and all you want to do is watch another episode on Netflix or scroll endlessly through social media. It's like your brain has other plans, and those plans definitely don't involve studying. Well, stick around because in this video you'll discover 3 simple but crazy effective tricks that will help you crush procrastination in 2025 for good. We're talking about taking back control of your time, boosting your productivity, and actually enjoying the process. These tips are designed for busy college students like you. They're easy, effective, and could be the game changer you need to ace your exams and take back control of your time. So let's dive in and banish procrastination from your life. Okay, let's get real for a second. Procrastination isn't really about laziness. It's often a symptom of something deeper, something we're trying to avoid. Think of it like this. Your brain is wired to protect you from discomfort. So, when you're faced with a task that feels overwhelming, boring, or maybe even triggers a fear of failure, guess what? Your brain steps in with a distraction, anything, to avoid that unpleasant feeling. Ever sit down to study for a big exam, but somehow you end up scrolling through TikTok for an hour? Yeah, we've all been there. That's your brain working its magic, trying to protect you from the stress of starting that challenging task. But here's the thing. Once you understand what's triggering your procrastination, you can actually start to address it head on. So how do you identify these sneaky triggers? It's simpler than you think. Grab a notebook or open up a note on your phone. Next time you find yourself procrastinating, take a moment to jot down what you're doing instead of the task you're supposed to be doing. For example, let's say you're meant to be writing an essay, but instead, you're browsing Amazon for the latest tech gadgets. Write down procrastinating by browsing Amazon. Now here's the crucial part. Ask yourself you're doing this. What feelings are you trying to avoid? Are you feeling overwhelmed by the essay's complexity? Are you afraid of not getting a good grade? Or maybe you just don't find the topic interesting? Be honest with yourself. Once you've identified the trigger, you can start to develop strategies to overcome it. If you're feeling overwhelmed, break down the task into smaller, more manageable chunks. If you're afraid of failure, remind yourself that everyone makes mistakes and it's all part of the learning process. And if you're just not interested in the topic, try to find a way to make it more engaging for yourself. This simple self-awareness hack can stop procrastination before it starts. By understanding your triggers, you can develop strategies to overcome them and stay on track. Remember, knowledge is power, and in this case, knowledge about your procrastination habits is the key to unlocking your productivity potential. Let's be real, sometimes the hardest part of any task is simply getting started. We look at the big picture, that massive essay, that complex coding assignment, that mountain of revision notes, and our brains just shut down. But here's the thing, you don't need to climb Mount Everest in a day. Sometimes all it takes is one small step to get the ball rolling. And that's where the 5-minute rule comes in. It's incredibly simple, but trust me, it's a game changer. Here's how it works. Pick a task that you've been putting off, something you've been dreading or avoiding. Now set a timer for just 5 minutes, that's it. And commit to working on that task, and only that task, for those 5 minutes. Let's say you're dreading studying for your upcoming history exam, you open your textbook, see all those dates and names, and your brain screams for a break. Instead of giving in, tell yourself, okay, I'll just read 1 page. Just 5 minutes. You might be surprised by what happens next. Often, once you overcome that initial resistance, that mental block of starting, you'll find yourself wanting to keep going. Those 5 minutes turn into 10, then 20. And before you know it, you've made significant progress. Why does this work so well? Because it tricks your brain. Your brain hates the idea of a huge, daunting task. But 5 minutes? That seems manageable, even easy. And once you're in motion, it's much easier to stay in motion. Here's a pro tip. To make this even more effective, use a timer or a study app that's specifically designed for focused work sessions. There are tons of great options out there, like the Forest app, which grows a virtual tree while you work, or the Pomodoro technique, which alternates between 25-minute work sprints and 5-minute breaks. The 5-minute rule is a powerful tool for overcoming procrastination because it breaks down those mental barriers and gets you moving. Give it a try, and watch your productivity soar. Chapter 3, Time Blocking. Design your ideal day. Okay, let's talk about time management, a skill that can make or break your success in college and beyond. If you're feeling overwhelmed by deadlines, juggling multiple classes, or just struggling to find time for everything, time blocking might just be the life-changing strategy you need. Think of time blocking as designing your ideal day. It's about taking control of your hours instead of letting them control you. Instead of passively saying, "Okay, I'll get around to studying for biology sometime today," you're going to be proactive and say, "From 2 p.m. to 3 p.m., I'm laser-focused on reviewing my biology flashcards." Here's the beauty of time blocking. It eliminates decision fatigue. When you have a clear plan for your day, you waste less mental energy trying to decide what to do next. You simply look at your schedule, and bam, you're in the zone. There are tons of great tools you can use for time blocking. Google Calendar is a classic for a reason. It's free, easy to use, and you can even color code different tasks or subjects. If you're a fan of all-in-one productivity apps, Notion is a powerhouse that lets you create detailed schedules, track your progress, and even collaborate with classmates. But even if you're more of a pen and paper person, a simple planner will do the trick. The key is to find a system that works for you and stick with it. Here's a pro tip. When you're time blocking, don't forget to schedule in short breaks. Our brains aren't designed for hours of uninterrupted work. Try the Pomodoro technique, which I mentioned earlier. 25 minutes of focused work followed by a 5-minute break. Time blocking is a game changer for productivity because it brings structure and intention to your day. You'll study smarter, not harder, and still have time for the things you enjoy. So there you have it. 3 powerful strategies to help you conquer procrastination and unlock your full potential. Remember, procrastination doesn't have to control your 2025. Use these tricks, take back your time, and watch your confidence grow as you crush your exams. If these tips helped you, hit that like button and share this video with your friends who might be struggling with procrastination. Let's spread the productivity love. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more study hacks, productivity tips, and everything you need to succeed in college and beyond. I'll see you in the next video.